So you took a microblading class, you got your certificate, and you're thinking, now what? Listen, we've all been there. Honestly, we have all been there. Walking out of a secure and a structured classroom environment where someone's telling you what to do next, what to expect, what your next move is going to be. Walking out into like the great unknown and everything rests on you and your shoulders and you got to make it happen and you don't know how to make it happen. We've been there. As a PMU coach, I can actually accurately predict who will never touch another microblade, who will be out of business within a year, and who will actually wind up with a pretty respectable client list and some profits 3 years from now. You alone determine your level of success based on your efforts and your choices in business. Oh wait, okay, you knew you just opened a business, right? Did you know that? I think a lot of people get into permanent makeup classes and they have no idea that they're actually opening a business. Did you think that microblading was actually just like a get rich quick scheme? Thought you'd do this on the side and think about it like once a month or so when you do 3 $500 services back to back to back and make a quick $1,500 in 4 hours on a Saturday afternoon or something. LOL, my girl, LOL. There's no way. No way. There are certainly days when I make $1,500, $2,500, $3,500 in a few hours to work, sure. There are also many days when I make absolutely nothing and work tirelessly. There is so much that goes into creating and running a successful beauty business that nobody told me when I took a microblading class. When I began my permanent makeup journey, I didn't know that I was starting a business, okay? I wanted a job. I wanted to do some brows and I wanted to go home to my husband and my babies. And I literally had babies, okay? I found out I was pregnant a week after taking the class. So I was exhausted. I was in debt up to my eyeballs. I just needed a paycheck. That's it. And like probably you, I had raging imposter syndrome. So I would even say to myself in my own head, if I had a real business, I would do that, or I would try that. I would do X, Y, Z, but it's just me. Or I think of some abstract someday, which felt very, very much in the distance, intangible future when I was just gonna like magically be an adult who was wise and had finances and could effortlessly know the next move to make in business. I don't know where I thought this like magical financial stability or infinite wisdom was gonna come from. I wasn't even that young. I was like 28 or 29. So in the distant future, I was going to magically become some kind of titan of industry, like a business savant with deep pockets and flawless skin and amazing hair. I definitely imagined myself having it all and youth, but like at 29, you're kind of at the end of youth. You're not a girl, you're a woman, and it's time to take yourself seriously and your business seriously. Now I am 35, and that feels like 2 lifetimes ago that I had these weird abstract delusions. It was never gonna be some epiphany and then I was gonna have it all. It was always going to require work and planning. Just because I am an accidental entrepreneur does not mean that you have to be an accidental entrepreneur. Actually, you can quite literally be an intentional entrepreneur and scale faster than I did. I was guessing. Don't sweat it. You have me. I'm here to give you all the info and help that you need to get started. So here are the first 3 things that tell me if you will succeed as a permanent makeup artist in your first year after taking your course, or if you've never worked a day in the beauty industry. Ready? Okay, number 1. You have to realize that this is a business. First things first. Let's shatter any illusions that you have about what it might mean to be a permanent makeup artist. It's not just about creating beautiful brows or a great lip blush. It is about running a business. This means embracing the entrepreneurial side of things, all the stuff that you don't want to do. You're going to wear all these hats. Are you ready? Artist, marketer, accountant, customer service expert, video editor, recorder, content recorder, figuring out copywriting and social media manager, and I could go on and on, honestly. But truthfully, understanding the business aspect is going to be what sets you apart from everybody who thinks of it as just art. It's not enough to be skilled in microblading or be able to use a tattoo machine. You have to actually excel in client management, in pricing strategies, in inventory, and legal compliance. Jesus Christ, the government will suck you dry if you let them. Consider your overhead, your pricing, structure, your profit margins. Know your numbers inside and out. How much does each procedure actually cost you in materials, in time? What kind of profit margins do you need? How will you market your service and attract and retain clients? You have to think about these questions early on so that you can develop a solid business plan that's actually tailored to your goals and also to your local market. If you don't know how to determine your numbers and you find yourself guessing your price based on what someone near you is charging, oh, well, the girl down the street charges this much, I'll charge a little under because I'm newer. Stop yourself. Stop immediately. Go to the video. It's called How to Set Your Prices or something like that. And we will figure it out. Because if the numbers don't work, then neither can you. I'm so unserious. Listen, don't let the negative, administrative side of business bother you. Set up systems for scheduling appointments, managing client records, handling all of your finances. Treat your PMU business like a professional enterprise from day one. Even if you barely have anything to put on that schedule, then you'll have a strong foundation that you can build on, which will sustain your success so you can grow later. I never expected to be able to purchase a gigantic warehouse. Look around with me real quick. Look around with me. I'm in 4,300 square foot of warehouse right now that goes on and on endlessly. Okay, and I never in my life thought that I was gonna be purchasing commercial property, much less owning this much of it, But if you treat your PMU business like an actual business venture, like you are investing in something, just yourself and your business that you're investing in, then you'll have a strong foundation that you can build on later when opportunities present themselves, right? So I never thought that I was going to be purchasing commercial real estate at all, much less something like this gigantic warehouse. I thought I was just going to keep my overhead really low. I was going to rent forever. And then someday I would magically just retire. I don't know. Then I realized that I could actually take that same small rental fee and invest it into commercial property. And that would allow me to retire. So yeah, that became the goal. But even then it seemed like maybe a decade away or something. But then, I'm telling you, opportunity presented itself. The perfect building for me was for sale in a great location across the street from my house. And I could almost afford it. When I looked at my books, there were a ton of deductions and not nearly what I needed cash flow for a commercial loan. Luckily for me, I had a really great CPA, a titan of real estate who was a client turned friend. And we grabbed my previous Schedule Cs and my cash flow plus a really sizable down payment. And we secured the funding through I think a farming lender, actually. My realtor knew about them. I was never going to get approved through Chase Bank or Capital One or somewhere more serious, but I had the people around me to help me rise to the occasion, and my books were ready to go. That was the important part, just making sure that you're actually ready when the opportunity presents itself, because I had systems and professional services already in place. I went from renting a room in the back of a hair salon to owning 4,300 square foot of commercial real estate in the blink of an eye. I was now a serious business owner in the eyes of everyone, because I own this commercial real estate and I got to make it happen, right? Everyone now thought of me this way, not just my mom who thinks I can do anything. Hey, Susan. So get those systems in place. I'm not even kidding. Get those systems in place and treat it like a business from day one, because you never know when preparation is going to meet a prime opportunity. And it's not just about real estate. It's about lots of things, onboarding other things. Number 2, you must understand your marketing strategy. Marketing is the lifeblood of any business, and permanent makeup is no exception to that. So you have to understand how to effectively market your services to your target audience. Come here, really close, real close. Listen to me. This part is so important. I don't know if anyone has told you this yet. Can you hear me? Turn the volume up. Replay this as many times as you need. Are you ready? Warm up my vocals. Posting before and afters is not a marketing campaign. Posting before and afters is not a marketing campaign. Posting before and afters is not a marketing campaign. Posting your before and afters is not a marketing campaign.
Posting your before and afters is not a marketing campaign, young lady.
I don't know who that is, but okay, let's talk about it like this. Imagine if Burger King just stood outside and held up 2 posters. One with an uncooked frozen patty and then one with a cooked burger. Before and after. Wait, then imagine people DM them over and over again. How much, bruh? Let me get a burger. How much? This is not marketing. That's not marketing. That's not a plan with measurable results. You cannot tell if that post got results 3 months from now, let's say. Let's talk about what marketing actually is. Let's do that. Let's talk about real marketing. Marketing, very briefly, very simplified, should involve 3 types of posting: top of funnel, mid-level and conversion, and then the offer. Top of funnel is attention grabbing. It's focused on grabbing as many people who loosely fit your profile, your ideal client profile, as possible. So start there. Start by identifying who your ideal client is. Are they young professionals? Are they busy moms? Are they mature individuals seeking anti-aging solutions? Tailor your marketing efforts according to that profile. Who's your favorite person to walk through the door? Start there. Make your brand colors, your messaging, your problem solving, your fonts, your audios, your catchphrases, all of it tailored as though you were talking to that individual all the time. If you need help with this, don't worry. I will link my ideal client video below. The idea here is that if you want to catch a tuna, you don't use rat poison. If you want to catch a mouse, you probably wouldn't put sardines all over the house. Actually, I have no idea. Do mice like sardines? I don't even know. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Where are we going fishing for these clients? Social media. But not just the ones everyone uses. To catch a mouse, you gotta think like one. Maybe your ideal client is not on Instagram. Has anyone ever told you that? Maybe she's in Facebook groups. Maybe she's on Reddit. She could be a Pinterest girl. Give yourself a home. Build your own website where you can showcase your work and engage with potential clients. If you lose a social account, people can easily find you on your .com. You should invest some time into creating compelling content that highlights your expertise and builds trust with your audience. So a place where you can engage with them as well. Using before and after photos and client testimonials and educational posts all demonstrate your skills and establish your credibility as a master or as someone that they can trust. But beyond social media, explore other marketing channels. They do exist. So email marketing, local partnerships, community events, networking with other beauty business professionals, attending industry conferences. All of this can open up new doors, new avenues, new opportunities to you, and you really shouldn't underestimate it. So rent the booth at the farmer's market, map browse for free, have hey,
So sorry.
no, you're good. I'm almost done. I'm trying to finish before she comes in with her client. Or is that your client?
That is a student coming for a touch-up with her client.
Okay, well, I'm going to hurry. Rent that booth at the farmer's market and map some browse for free. Have a coffee table book with your work. Have a QR code set up to book consultations. Have an iPad playing a slideshow of your work on your table at said farmer's market. Videos of the process, headshots, testimonials. Pay someone on Fiverr to make you a promo trailer with client testimonials spliced in or as voiceovers. Go out and actually meet people. Get off Instagram. Out of sight, out of mind. Show up for your business. People always say, show up. Show up for your business. I'm literally telling you to physically show up. Remember, marketing is not just about attracting clients. It is about building relationships and fostering loyalty. So consistency is going to be your key. Keep refining your marketing strategies based on the feedback and analytics you're actually seeing. Okay? That way you can stay ahead of all of your competition. The rule of 7 in marketing states that prospects need to hear an advertiser's message at least 7 times before they'll actually take action to buy that product or service. So you have to show up. Okay? Number 3 is an easy one. Get a mentor. Do not guess your way through it. Success leaves clues. Having a mentor can significantly accelerate your learning curve, especially in the permanent makeup industry. It's like having all the answers to a test before you sit down to take it. Seek out an experienced artist who is willing to share her knowledge and insight with you. A mentor can provide invaluable guidance on things like technique, client management, business development, navigating challenges, like wording. How do I tell this client off? Look for someone whose work you really admire and whose values align with yours. A mentor-mentee relationship is actually a two-way street, so be really proactive in seeking feedback and implementing the advice that they're actually giving you. It's like talking to a brick wall sometimes, I swear to God. Learn from their successes and from their failures, and use that wisdom to refine your own business. A mentor can also help you really stay accountable and motivated, especially during the early stages of your career. Honestly, you're gonna go through a lot of highs and lows. A mentor has been in your shoes and understands the highs and lows of building a permanent makeup business. They've already done it. So don't underestimate the power of mentorship. I promise you, it can really be the difference between struggling and thriving in a very competitive industry. If you are on the market for a PMU mentorship program, consider VIPMU mentoring. You can continue to watch me here even if you don't check out VIPMU, but if you want to, I coach there with 3 other coaches, and we provide, in my opinion, the best of both worlds. So you get business, so like marketing and sales, consulting, and you get skill set mentorship. So it's an intimate group coaching, not one-to-one, but it's still very small and intimate. You get several live calls a week, you get feedback in real time, and the best part is it's nowhere near $10,000. Nowhere near that. So I will link that below if you're interested. Check it out, see if we're a good fit. If not, there's tons of coaching programs out there ready to help you, and you can always find me right here on YouTube. So final thoughts, go all in. Go all in. Success as a permanent makeup artist hinges on your commitment and dedication to your craft. If you don't fill your books, nobody's filling them for you, just so you know. If you graduate and never touch a microblade for the next 8 weeks, 8 months, you're going to suck. Your business will never grow. Treat your journey as a business from day one and really prioritize your marketing. Figure out what your strategy is going to be, and then seek guidance from someone who's been there before you. And have patience. Remember, Rome was not built in a day, and neither is a thriving permanent makeup business. Stay really patient, stay really persistent. Check out my podcast, where you can hear expertise from tons of big name artists who crawled so you can run. Artists like Carla Ricciardone, Shay Danielle, Tina Davies, Taryn Darling, on and on and on. I will link that below, along with the link to the VIPMU coaching program, and I will see you right back here in my next video. Bye!
See you later!